And welcome back to some more cheeky Ratchet and Clank on the Sony PlayStation 2. And didn't we already see this cutscene?
Commander,
I think we'll find out in a sec. How are you guys all doing today, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're all doing well. I'm having a nice chill one myself. Been really tired lately. I've also been struggling to sleep, so I'm hoping this doesn't come across too much on the stream itself, but I digress. Yeah, we've seen this cutscene. Pretty sure. Ah, well, no worries. It's only the intro to the level. But anyway, we're going to pick up right where we left off last time before the New Year. And speaking of which, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and New Year as well. I hope you've all had a great time. It's been a nice chill one for me. I've had a lovely time. Plenty of prezzies, plenty of gifts. What? No alcohol, sadly, but again, I can't drink until February, so it's kind of a necessary thing, unfortunately. But anyway, to start things off, this is actually one of my favourite levels in this game. I always love the way the stage just sort of looks. And to start things off as well, if I'm correct, which I might be... Hey, I was right, we get one of my favourite weapons in the game, the Glove of Doom, which I can't afford. We'll save up and pick that up later on. And basically that weapon is just so good about handling, like, large chunks of enemies. Oh, it's brilliant. I haven't played Ratchet in ages. When was the last time you played Ratchet? I'm curious, because this is one of those games I come back to every... I want to say every couple of years I always come back to it, and I always have a fantastic time. Beautiful. It was good, you had some soccer news, which you probably messaged me about, but don't worry. Okay. I'm kind of worried now. But yeah, no worries. I'll have a look in my messages after the stream and see what's up. Alright, let's just kill all these geezers here because we want to get as many cheeky balls as possible. Blended. Yeah, we're not pregnant. We're not pregnant. We are pregnant. Wait, what? Hello? Anyway, without further ado, let's just continue and cross the cheeky bridge. See, these things I actually really like. They're kind of interesting, though. The first game, you kind of have to rotate the analog stick depending on where Ratchet is. In like Ratchet Clank 2 and 3 onwards, you just need to hold a single direction and Ratchet will just automatically turn, which is interesting. It's very interesting because I still always just kind of instinctively still turn the stick with Ratchet, but it's just one of those like little changes I never really adapted to. Which is kind of interesting because I used to find that like, ow, that little thing where you had to rotate the stick annoying back in the day. And these days I'm just like, yeah, it's just muscle memory it. But I digress. Indeed. Yes. Oh. But anyway, what's the word I'm thinking of here? Basically, the general gist of this level, though, is you're essentially going to find a lot of these cranks that you have to spin about, and they will move a lot of these platforms or what have you, so you can just basically make platforms to maneuver about the world. It's nothing to worry about, but it is shocking. Oh gosh, well, as long as there's nothing to worry about, that's the main thing. So, definitely don't want to have some bad news, so I'm glad to hear it's not bad news. But you definitely don't need to worry. Ah, okay, good stuff. Cool beans. Whew. Here's some anxiety, not on my like head. Words. Sorry for bothering you over. Okay, let's get this. There we go. Fucking beat me to the band. Thank you, that. Thank you, Can. Oh gosh. If anyone's watching this on YouTube wondering what I'm on about, it's basically one of those stupid bots just popped into the chat. But I digress. Can. Yeah, I meant Cal, alright? So listen, it's been a long week. I am very slippy of the tongue dialogue. Oh, gotta be careful of these guys. I'm way out of practice with this thing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch my gun out too. There we go. Take out these the old-fashioned way. Beautiful. Oh. Ah, lovely job. You guys had pizza and chips. Oh, very nice. Oh. I haven't had too much to eat myself today. I had some cheeky waffles, and I love eating my waffles. They always go down nicely. What can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? What can I tell you? Indeed. Yeah. Oh. Hello, boyos. Goodbye, boyos. It's so satisfying I can just blast the enemies like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And can I get you? Yes. Perfect. Beautiful. You're currently having fish and lime rice. Ooh, very nice. Oh. You're gonna make me hungry this challenges today, I got a feeling. Oh, gosh. Goodness gracious me. Oh, hello, sir. Alright. I like it when I go down nice and easy like that. I'm just kind of standing there waiting for my balls to just lay the smack down. Oh, lemon rice. Ah. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Let's deal with these geezers here. But no, one thing that Ratchet Clank 2 and 3 definitely improved upon is like the whole aiming and taking out enemies. Like, it's a lot faster paced than Ratchet 1. Just due to the fact that it adds a strafe button and you have a lot more control. Which, you know, I'll show off when I eventually stream Ratchet 2, because I'm going to probably end up streaming the whole series. I'm not going to do what I tend to do with like the Sonic games and do them back to back, but, you know, I am going to eventually go through every game on the streams. One day, anyway. But yeah, kind of what? Is he a Pepsi, a Coca-Cola, a Tango, or perhaps a Sprite? Let's see. Let's go with Sprite. Because I do like me my Sprites. Really, what's the word? Like refreshing. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, actually, fancy a can of Sprite. I haven't had one in a while now. Look. Okay, excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to. There we go. Lovely. B-E-A, beautiful. Delicious. You've had a Christmas dinner, so you're good for now. Ah, cool beans. So is this the PS2 based? Is the PS2 version basically superior compared to the PS3? Essentially. So, oh, that's some weird texture wobbly nonsense going on there. But essentially, the PS3 version of the game is definitely an okay version, but it does have some weird graphical errors, like Ratchet's sort of helmet in one of the games, for example, is just too big for his head, and it just doesn't fit properly, and it's like, it's small little things like that that make the PS2 version ideal over the PS3. Especially if you have like an emulator, because like, you can get a HD resolution on the emulator, so there's no real negative side to the PS2 version if you use them. Which is fantastic. So you find Calp refreshing. You're goddamn right. Alright, where to next? Let's go up here. Beautiful. I like the music in this level as well. It's very Spyro. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because the same people made Spyro the Dragon. Because after Spyro 3, they kind of went on to make this game because they thought... I think I remember them saying something along the lines in an interview that they felt they were done with Spyro because they ran out of things they could do for a character with no thumbs, which... Yeah, I don't really buy, but, you know, if they want to continue work on something new, I'm not going to stop them, because what's new that they worked on is damn dope. Although there are apparently rumors that Spyro's making a comeback soon, and I really hope they're true. I want my Spyro 4, goddammit. We got a Crash 4. Where's our Spyro 4? We need it. So if I revisit 2, you recommend the PS2 version? Yeah, I recommend the PS2 version. Definitely. Like, the upside of the HD versions are obviously it's higher resolution, which you won't be able to tell from this. I'm using an emulator for this, so this looks crisp and clear, but outside of the higher resolution and it being in widescreen, there's just little graphical bugs here and there that just kind of make it a bit of a lesser product for, at least for me, you know. some people get bothered by the same sort of things, other people don't. It's one of those situations, you know? Kids say hi, hello, waving. Hey, kids, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're behaving for your parents. A Rayman 4 as well, perhaps. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing is, Rayman 4 was almost a thing. It just got cancelled and then turned into whatever the heck Raving Rabbids was. Which, admittedly, I liked the first Raving Rabbids. I thought it was cool, but then it kind of replaced the main Rayman series, and that's when I went, I'm not too fond of this anymore. Like, as a one-off spin-off is neat, but I miss Rayman. I want Rayman to come back. Oh gosh. What about Sonic Adventure 3? Oh, I've been wanting Sega to do that for so many years. Like, I even remember when Sonic Adventure 2 came out, specifically talking to my parents, going, I can't wait for there to be a Sonic Adventure 3. And then it never came, and I was very sad. But, hopefully one day. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Sega seem to be a bit more open to new ideas these days, or revisiting things. To be honest, Sega recently has just been on a bloody up. They've been doing nothing but great things. You love Spyro, not gonna lie, you love him more than Ratchet. Ooh. That's fair play, fair play. I don't know, I find the PS2 Ratchet's really good, but I don't know if I actually be able to pick a favorite between Spyro and Ratchet, because even though they're platformers, they do play quite a bit differently from each other, you know? You have a Ratchet Clank, so it'll look fine. Ah, cool beans. Alright, shouldn't have a problem then. GTA? See, GTA... I don't know, I kind of go through phases of liking and then just not bothering with GTA. Honestly, I'm not excited for GTA 6, but a big part of that is that I'm just not going to be able to play it when it comes out. Because it's not coming to PC, and it will! I know it's going to come to PC, but it'll be like 2 years later, so I'm going to just wait. But, wait. PS1 GTA? Oh no, I never liked PS1 GTA. That's one thing I'll just outright be blunt about. I've never liked Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation 1. Well, I found it too hard to drive, and the camera made me sick. I just could never get into it. I found it cool there was a fart button, but other than that, I could just never get into it. It did have a fart button, right? I am thinking of the right game there, right? I think so. I think Rise Star deserves more love. Like, I think it should get a 3D remake and control. Yeah, actually, I agree. I 100% agree there. Rise Star could work fantastically in 3D, and they could do a lot of really cool things with it. Because, like, they made the one game on the Mega Drive, and that's it. You know, like, re-released it a few times in some compilations, and they never did anything else. It's just a shame. Maybe one day in the future we'll get our Rise Star love. I mean, we got Jet Set Radio coming back, we got Crazy Taxi, so at the very least we seem to be getting some of the Dreamcast era stuff coming back. But I digress. Hydrate the sheep, no worries at all. I've actually thought about getting a Spyro tattoo. Ooh, go for it! So, I still don't know if I'd ever get a tattoo, because like, I'm too much of a baby for one, and I don't like how permanent they are. But that's just me. To be honest, though, if I were to get a tattoo, it would probably either be a Mega Drive tattoo or general Sega one, a Sonic tattoo, or Dragon Ball. Well, those are probably the ones I would go for. Spyro tattoo under the bum/back of thigh. Ah. I mean, never say never, as we did recently get a new F-Zero game to control this, so anything's possible. Yeah, that is true! That is true! Wasn't what I was expecting for an F-Zero game, but what Nintendo did was blooming genius, so... Ah, no! No, no, no! Fluff. I fluffed it. That's my fault, I wasn't looking at the ledge properly. Nah, no worries though. It's only around this corner. Tell you what, I need to play the F-Zero games more, because I've only, like, briefly played little bits of them. Like, I've never played much of GX. I've played a decent amount of it to know I like it, you know? And I've played a teeny tiny bit of the original. Yeah, we played the Game Boy Advance one, and I think I had one quick go of the N64 one, and that's it for F-Zero. So it's something I need to really probably try one day. Whoa! Beautiful. I tend to go for something meaningful to me, inspires like my childhood, as well as Banjo. Oh, Banjo would be another good one for a tattoo. Why? Oh, that's the wrong mouse. Yeah, that's kind of cool. What's your thoughts on Beyond Good and Evil remake coming this year? Cautiously optimistic. I mean, when it kind of got leaked and first shown off by accident, there was a lot of people saying it outright looked worse than the original, so that's kind of got me a little worried. But if that's just because it was an early version and they do make it at least on par with the original visually speaking, then I'll be all for it, because the only version of that game I got and own is the PC release of Beyond Good and Evil, and the PC version is, to put it very bluntly, terrible. Like, it barely works. Oh, gosh. Sonic on the chest. I don't know if I'd had Sonic on my chest. I've always been more partial to having them on like the arm or something, so I'd probably have that on the arm. Maybe having Sonic with a Mega Drive or Sega Saturn controller would be nice. But I digress. If I get it, it'll probably be a Velociraptor, and they might get Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle on by the other side. Ooh. Actually, not sure who that is though. I still need to watch Howl's Moving Castle. So I've been watching a couple of the Ghibli films, but that one I'm still missed out on. I still need to watch that one one day. Also, there's about the new Prince of Persia game as by Ubisoft, and after what I experienced with Avatar, I'm not getting my hopes up. Oh, you had a bad time with the Avatar game?
I did.
I like the look of Prince of Persia, but I am more cautious about it even.
Is your current occupation
But I find that with Ubisoft in general, you kind of have to be cautious when it comes to their games, because when their games hit, they really hit, but most of the games are kind of just like copy and paste the same game design over and over and over again, and then you rush them out the door, and it's like, oh, for God's sake. It's like that Skull and Bones game that's coming out. I played the beta of it, and I immediately went, yeah, I'm not buying this. Like, the game was terrible. I do need to watch Godfather. That is still on my list. It'll probably end up being some point after I'm done my Dragon Ball marathon, because I'm like 60 episodes into Dragon Ball Z right now.
Let's go get some. No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
I digress.
You're absolutely right. I am.
You need to watch Godfather as you've now seen Face Off. Oh, how did you find Face Off?
Wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
Speaking of Ghibli, me and Mighty saw The Boy and the Heron. I'm curious about that myself. I saw the advert for that when I went to see Godzilla -1, and it looked really bloody good. I'm kind of hoping it's still in cinemas over here, at least nearby. If not, I'll probably wait until it comes out to watch it, but I do want to watch it. Bad. Let's put it this way, the overall general public review is difficult, samey, and buggy. Oh god. To be honest, the samey part, that's like most Ubisoft games these days, so that's kind of expected. Well, that's a shame.
I got some
Well.
great bargains for you today.
It was amazing. You loved Face Off? Ah, beautiful. You need a diagonally marathon. Diagonally? And you're planning to get Ariana to watch Pokemon from the beginning. Ooh! Yes, Pokemon. Now that. Oh, hopefully she loves that. And Dragon Ball. Well, okay, Dragon Ball. That's what we meant by diagonally. I will say, like, if you get the kids to watch Dragon Ball, I've recently been rewatching it. Be careful, because original Dragon Ball is has a lot of adult jokes, and Dragon Ball Z, the versions you get on like the home releases, the DVDs and all that, they are quite violent. Like Dragon Ball Z, the amount of blood is nothing compared to what we watched on TV back in the day. So you kind of have to wait until they're a bit older for Dragon Ball. You're supposed to be able to stealth an outdoor, but because how broken the AI is, it's basically non-existent. Oh no. Oh god. It needs a few patches. That sounds like... I'll give it a try one day, maybe. Like, I'm kind of glad, because the reason I didn't buy the Avatar game is because it's too expensive. I couldn't justify spending that kind of money on a game when, you know, I got so many other games to play, you know? So what I'm gonna do is wait until it goes on sale, maybe check it out then. Maybe if it ever comes to Steam. But, yeah. You're gonna wait until they're older for that, but you'll watch Dragon Ball on your own. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, that's a good idea, like... Because I know we watched Dragon Ball as kids, but the problem with it was we did watch, like, a censored version on TV, you know? Like, the actual home releases and all that, they are... a bit less censored, to say the least. But I've been enjoying watching the marathon again and watching Dragon Ball again, because it's just one of those games that's just like, oh, games? It's one of those shows that I just always loved. Alright, oh god, it's one of these bloody puzzles. These puzzles always kind of, I find awkward. Sometimes I solve them really, really easily, and other times I just have so much trouble. But anyway, in this next room, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see by the triangle button prompt, we can now play as Clank, which is a really cool novelty, and Clank has kind of a unique sort of gameplay style compared to Ratchet. Where obviously Ratchet is a lot more focused on the shooting and all that. Clank can't shoot. All he's got is the stinky punch. But there are other things that Clank can do, which we will show off fairly shortly. I'm trying to think of a game that is a good way to explain what Clank's gameplay is kind of like, because essentially you get these minions and you control them. I'm trying to think, like, what would be a good comparison game? Honestly, I have no idea. But anyway, let's just hop up here. Yeah, beautiful. BEA beautiful. I thought it was Gold Bolt up here. Maybe I was wrong. Huh, I must have been wrong. Well, no worries. No worries at all. But no, I thought this was really, really cool back in the day, you know, just being able to play as Clank, because I wasn't expecting it. It's like you play Jak and Daxter, you can't play as Daxter, you know? At least not until Jak 2, and even then, in Jak 2, it's like for one area. Which is still really cool in Jak 2 when that happens, because that's like an entire Crash Bandicoot homage, which I think is cool. I can't wait to get to the Jak games. I'm not going to stream them right away, though. I gotta wait a little bit, but when I do stream Jak and Daxter, it will be the PC port, so I'll probably stream them after Jak 3's PC release comes out. But yeah, Jak 1 and Jak 2 on PC. Oh, beautiful. Definitive way to play those games, in my humble opinion. Whoop! Boobies. Hello? What's the point of coming up here? There's nothing up here. Hello? I never even bothered climbing that before in the past, so I was wondering if there'd be anything I'd missed, but I don't know. I digress. What? This is making me anxious with this tiny walkway. Oh. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but it feels like Clank's speed is like half the speed it should be. It might just be me just not being used to it. It's been so long since I played this sequence. But I digress. Indeed-o. Yes. Tally ho the bean, what? Hydrate the sheep, no worries at all. Delish. Oh, excuse me. Delicious. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. So basically you get these gadget bots, and these things are essentially minions. So if you hold down the triangle button, you can give them actions like follow you, wait here, enter an object, or attack an enemy. So, we're gonna need to use these things, because enemies like this big boy here, if I go to attack that as Clank, I will die. So that's where these boys come in. And the big problem you kind of have to be careful of is these gadget bots can die. It's usually not a big deal if they do die because they just respawn, but you do have to do a bit more backtracking if that happens, you know, ladies and gentlemen. But I digress. Enter my little minions. Oh, splendid. Oh. Beautiful. And this is a unique kind of like thing. Basically, it allows us to access certain rooms that we normally wouldn't be able to, and it's a mandatory collectible. I think you need this collectible to beat the game. So yeah, definitely want to do this section, and you definitely want to
the Gadgetron Hydro.
Pick that up. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Indeed. But I digress. Oh, it is though. I find this level like really cool. There's something about space stations and all that. I just find really cool in like games like this. Specifically PS2 era games, because they still have like that clayish, plasticky look for a lot of the earlier ones, and I've always liked that look. It's like even with Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, that has that kind of look with the space levels and everything that's kind of plasticky and all that. But I kind of like it. Oh yeah, this is a gorgeous game on PS2. Like, I kind of brought this up, I think, in my previous stream, but essentially every time you enter a level,
so
you get a really great landscape view, and every single one of them, when you enter a level, can just be used as a screenshot for a computer. It's nuts.
Displacer.
Great.
Jak and Dax also looks real good. Jak and Dax is ridiculous. Like, the draw distance alone for that game is impressive. Because like the entire world is visible right from the first area of the game. It's insane. Granted, it is a low poly version of the world, but that's beside the point.
That's a real beauty.
Anyway, this here is the Taunter. Not gonna bother with it. All it does is actually... No, tell you what, no, I lied. I'm gonna grab it. I just realized this might be useful later on if I want to cheese and get the Rhino. But it's basically just a giant horn. I blow it, and enemies will just run towards you, so there's no enemy there to really try it on, so we'll try it out. The next enemy we get the chance. But for now,
This shuttle had.
let's go aboard the warship. Oh yes. It's too cold. It is really cold here lately, you are right. Like last night, I was frozen. I had to basically lay myself up when I was in bed just to get to sleep. And even then, as I mentioned in the chat earlier on, I still struggled to sleep, so like, it didn't really help. Alright, I don't know, is there anything this way? There's a couple of different directions here. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it is. Which reminds me, I actually went to the pantomime, just before New Year's, essentially, to see Cinderella, and I'm kind of annoyed, because if I went there, like, one day later, right, I can't remember the actor's name, the guy who plays Magneto in X-Men, he went to see the same bloody pantomime in the same place. Like, I could have met him if I went literally a day, either earlier or later, forgetting which one. So I was livid about that. I only know that as well because my girlfriend went, "Oh shit, look at this!" And there was a news article saying that he was in town watching it. I'm like, ah, for fuck's sake. Where's it? But no, the panto was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Ian McKellen, that's the one. Yeah, he was here. In fact, he comes here quite often. He's here every like year or two, because he always comes here either to put on a show in our theater, or he comes here to watch a show in our theater. He's always down here. Seems like a bi-yearly thing, maybe. I don't know. I've always heard about him visiting this area, the woods, anyway. But no, there's like a picture of like the cast and crew just chilling out with him after they realized he was in the audience. Because they just kind of asked him, "Hey, can we chill out?" We'll have to try and get him to go to the shop so they can see him. Brilliant. That's like how if me and Mighty went to the Sonic Symphony the next day, we could have met John Cartwright in Good Vibes Gaming. Oh jeez, that would have been crazy. Oh, I'm still jealous I couldn't go and see them play the Symphony. I really wish I could have seen that. Oh, maybe if they do another showing. They were popular, so it wouldn't surprise me if they do another showing around. There we go. Cool beans, and one more. Wait, excuse me, sir. There we go. Whoa! Beautiful. It would be kind of nuts, though, to like meet some of those more popular like YouTubers and streamers and all that at some point. It's just like, hey, yeah, I watch your shit, and they'll be like, oh god, it's another crazy one. I'm like, I'm not crazy, I swear. Please join my stream. We collaborate, yes? Ah, gosh. To be honest, I wouldn't ask them to collaborate. Just I don't know. I'd feel rude doing that. Unless I got to know them and became friendly with them, you know. But you are crazy, or are we keeping that on down low? Hey! I'm not that crazy. I'm just a wee bit insane. Just a little bit, you know. The doctor's cleared me.
Thank you.
I'm not a danger to society yet.
Feature. Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
Gosh. Alright, let's get out of this exploding ship. This section always worried me, and I find the timer to be actually quite steep, so you need to be kind of on the ball here. It doesn't really matter which route you take to leave, though, so all you really need to do is just take the most beeline way you physically can.
Seriously, I'm not kidding.
Thank you. And I know if I take... Wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. I could have sworn there was a gold bolt somewhere if I took a different turning. Yeah. Oh, my friend, so you're absolutely bonkers. That's how I fight my young people. Ah, I see. So I decided to jump into Pokemon again, starting with Fire Red. Ooh, good choice. Very good choice. I used to be addicted to Fire Red. Like, to be honest, if most people these days, if they want to play Pokemon and start at the beginning, I would just recommend Fire Red because it's just the original Pokemon, but better. You know?
Which will be held here over the next few days.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
So if you notice her lip syncing there where she says Channel 2 News, line didn't mix up with her voice. There's a reason for that. In like the early build of the game, she doesn't say Channel 2 News, she says Channel 64 News. I have no idea why they changed it, or why they even didn't even, like, they changed it, they didn't bother changing the lip syncing either on the model. It's weird, really weird. Like, I would have kept it at 64. Maybe there's some kind of copyright reason they changed it. It's weird. Yeah, that's a fun little fact. Mighty's playing Leaf Green. Ooh, very nice. So that means seriously you guys can sort of trade out and switch out any Pokemon that you don't have in each version. Splendid. Oh, hello. You feel special. What? Oh, because of 64! I get you. Ah, splendid. Speaking of Pokemon, I still haven't played the last Pokemon games, the big open world ones. I held off on buying them because, well, essentially I heard about the problems with their performance, and I just never ended up getting around to them. Maybe one day I'll pick them up and give them a go, but I digress. Ooh, another hydrate, no worries at all. Ah, delicious. Anyway, we want to pull up the Taunter for this geezer because this can show off what the Taunter does. Basically, you do it, and there you go. That's the Taunter. Whoop-de-doo. There are instances where it's useful, but I find myself rarely using it. It's great for, like, destroying boxes, if I remember correctly, but other than that, it's not really... It's more of a utility thing than it is, like, an actually useful weapon, you know? Ah, my goodness. He's about to do that, but he got attacked by the Psycho Void. That sounds like a blooming super attack in, like, a fighting game. The Psycho Void. Hey, now I want you. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Actually, I tell you what, maybe I can show off the Taunter here. So, anyway, the main reason why I picked up the Taunter is later on in the game, there is a spot where you can grind for as many gold bolts as... Oh my god! Not gold bolts, for as many gold bolts as you like. And essentially, the best way of really get them is this, because you have boxes in a certain area that just continuously respawn. And if you just hold down the circle button, well, you'll just destroy all the boxes and you'll just get bolts upon bolts upon bolts. So you'll be able to afford the most expensive weapon in the game. I may show it off, but it wouldn't be right away. Mostly because I can't remember how to do it exactly. I did it like once. And that was it. It involves me clipping through a wall and going out of bounds. It's very interesting. Ah. Oh, it's your cat. I see. She tries to kill. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Actually, that reminds me of my boss's cat in work the other day, because he was petting the cat. And the cat just went from purring to just turning psycho all of a sudden and just assaulted him and hissed at him. I'm like, what the heck? It was quite crazy. BRB, no worries at all, no worries at all. Oh, bum! Didn't you realize it was that low in health? No matter. Alright, I don't want to faff about with the Taunter anymore, I've showed it off. Ow. No real point to use it. That sounds like a cat. I mean, I was so confused though, because the cat was like nice and calm on the bed, then suddenly he was just violent for no good reason. I'm like, hello? Like his other cat, who goes by the name of Jasper, that's a lovely cat. Like, I've never met a more docile animal in my life. But it's just one of them things. Oh my god, hang on. Low on health. Yoink! Give me them cheeky balls. Oh, delicious! Oh. This is where I died last time, and I just need to be a bit more careful about my timing. That's all. Generally, the way you want to time it is essentially time your jump just as it's going off. That way, then, when you land, the gas will have dissipated, so that's the main thing. That's literally Ruby. It sounds like she's like it all the time, and the kids think it's funny when she does it with you. Oh, gosh. Oh, that would drive me mad. Would actually drive me mad. Funny hilarious when he gets into him and he screams slightly. Oh, I bet. Oh, gosh. Splendid. Alright, I need to be careful in this room, because if I remember correctly, if I recall right, these guys come to life. I say that as if it's a surprise. Like, it's really not a surprise these guys come to life. They're very obviously gonna come out, so as soon as you hit some of these things. No, Ratchet. A bit more. No, a bit forward. No, a bit left. No, I just hit it manually, jeez. There we go. At least the camera aims me towards them, so all I have to really do to survive is just press the circle button. Oh, hello, lads. It's a suspicious little hallway here. It's a good thing you get a lot of flamethrower ammo, though, because it's one of the best flamethrowers in games. I just have to be honest. It's so good. I just think I think it's because it has a decent range. Because what I find is flamethrowers in games are usually really good when they have good range. But when they have no range at all, that's when they're a bit could be better. But I digress. Alright. Tell you what, I can show off the Glove of Doom in this. Actually, no, I'll save that for the boss. Because I'm aware I haven't used the Glove of Doom yet, but I want to save it for a decent time. Because it melts through the boss of this area. Oh my gosh! Ah! Burn! You feet. Go left, then fight, then duck, jump, roll, go left, duck, stab. Duck stab? I ain't about that animal abuse here. Which is... Unless they're monsters like these little gremlin things. There we go. We're safe. Safe and sound. Just the way I like it. Beautiful. Bellissimo. Alright, if I remember right, there is a hidden area in... Oh no, it's not really that hidden. It's just right here. Okay. Well, either way, gold bolt in here. Beautiful. It worked, didn't it? Did it? Again, those gold bolts are kind of useless in your first playthrough, but you do get a use out of them if you go and play the game in your second run through onwards. In which case, they become really bloody useful. But I digress. I think that's everything there. Cool beans. Hello, boyo! Lovely. And you too. Lovely jubbly. Oh, you too as well. Beautiful. But no, what I kind of like to do is sometimes I like to crouch and then wait for the aiming reticle to appear. Sometimes I find that a bit more quicker and accurate to shoot the enemies with, you know? But I digress. Beautiful. You need to take 2 sips of me and 1 sip. Well, okay, I shall have more sips of my drink, but... And I am out of my drink. I need to get another drink. I'm gonna wait until after the stream to get another drink, though, just because the only drinks I have left are energy drinks, and I really don't want to have too many energy drinks. But I digress. Why is it targeting these two and not the one in front? Hello? Game? Alright, I'll just manually aim. Kind of weird. Really expect the aiming reticle to be on my side there, but... Oh. Hello? There we go. But alas. Alas indeed. Oh, this is the boss room. Alright, get the gloves of doom out. Let's lay the beat down, shall we? I say a boss, this thing's easy. Like... It goes down in no time flat. But essentially what the gloves of doom do, they essentially... Oh, there we go. They serve as like little kamikaze drones. Kamikaze drones. So if you put a couple of them down, they will just spawn in and just blow everything up, and it's really, really, really cool. Super, super handy against huge swarms of enemies. What can it tell you, ladies and gentlemen? Oh wow, I killed one of the enemies before they spawned in. Alright, let's deal with this geezer now, and this should kill him. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Takes me back here in this music again. Oh wow. Hydrate the sheep. I can't hydrate! There we go, sound effect of me drinking you'll have to do. I do need to get a cup up, but I'll wait until after the stream, like I said. Alright, another cheeky Glove of Doom, and we're almost done with this level, I believe. We're making some decent progress. Oh. Hello, boyos! Goodbye, boyos! Oh, it's one more. There we are.
Whew. Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these at cost?
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount too.
And they have more than the employee did. $2,000 for bloody shoes! Alright,
Well,
fine.
thanks. I'm gonna get out of here.
Well, only
while
'cause I
still
need them.
can.
Anyway, these are like the most useful thing in the series. I think after this game, Ratchet just sort of has them by default, which is kind of cool. It's not too many games where things you have in an earlier game kind of carry over. I like it when that happens. But it's Gucci. Ah, I see. But essentially, it works like Sonic the Hedgehog. So just jump on the rail, and there you go. You grind away. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I mean, it controls a heck of a lot easier than some of the earlier Sonic grinds boots as well, but... Again, I don't know, some of the earlier Sonic grind boots, I do kind of like how you have to balance, because if you know what you're doing, you can make them go really fast, but... This kind of controls a lot more like modern Sonic grinding does. Lovely jubbly. And I believe that's this level done and dusted. Lovely. Alright, onwards we go to the next place. Oh, delicious. Trying to figure out where we should go next. Pretty many places. I guess the only real choice is Blackwater City, so I guess we're going here. Beautiful. Anyways, kind of interesting thing about this level is we're going to meet a character in the stage, right? But if we take the wrong route first, the game will assume we've already done a challenge in this level beforehand. So I'm going to do this in right order, even though it's actually closer to us at the start to get to the other cutscene. It's kind of weird how it all works. You just find this game really difficult for the first time. It is very tricky. Like, once you figure out how it all really works mechanically, then it's significantly easier. But your first time, this is just quite a tricky one. Ooh, a mine glove.
I got some
Can't
great
afford it.
bargains
Oh well,
for you.
maybe another time. But I do find, like, the sequel games, like Ratchet Clank 2 onwards, are way easier than this one. But a big part of that is probably just because you have a lot more control. You know, everything's a lot more snappy. And you can do some crazy flips and shit with your guns and just... Oh, enemies just go dying. It's the game that taught you to use other items in games. Honestly, I'm not surprised, because like you kind of want to use a lot of your utility in this one, don't you, to really get by. The only place to go is McDonald's to 3 large fries. What? I mean, you can get 3 large fries in Burger King if you really wanted. Anyway, these tanks by here are deceptive. Like the hitbox and their like little green gunk that they shoot at you is a lot higher, you know, a lot further than it looks. So you need to be very careful with them, because the amount of times they've killed me in the past just because I didn't realize I was too close to them has been astronomical. But I digress. Whoop. But this is one of those stages though I just always thought looked really cool. Like, look at that. That's a... Oh, let me get my... Like, that's a beautiful scenery there, you know? Like, this game is just gorgeous all the way throughout. It's like that there. You can take that, use it as a desktop wallpaper. Very easily, you know? It's such a gorgeous game. But I digress. You shop at Burger King for your fries? Oh no, I'm more of a McDonald's lad myself, but you know, sometimes I have Burger King, sometimes I'm Mackey's. Once I had the fries from Domino's. Don't have the fries from Domino's, they are absolutely disgusting. My dad disagreed, but I don't know, I did not like the Domino's pizza fries. Like, you go to Domino's, you want the pizza, fries, nope, I avoid them. But I digress. Why would you do that? What, to have fries in Domino's? Well, they were offered for me as a side when I was getting a pizza before and I had deals, so I thought, yeah, why not? Free fries with a pizza, why not? Then I ate them and I was like, yeah, these are disgusting. And then I never got them again. Oh, the Glove of Doom. Good against these geezers. The carbohydrates drained of all goodness turned into cardboard. That's pretty accurate, actually. Yeah, they taste like eating cardboard. Which I know people say about McDonald's, but no, McDonald's has a lot of flavor. Like, these are literally the same experience as eating cardboard. It's not fun. But then again, Domino's is really weird, because like Domino's in the UK is really, really, really good. You know, it's really nice pizza. But apparently Domino's in like other countries is terrible compared to the UK. It's very strange. I brought this up a couple of times because I have, you know, friends from all over, and they think Domino's is absolute trash tier, and it's specifically the Domino's in other countries. The UK one seems apparently really good. It's kind of strange how that works out. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of geezers. Go, my pretties! Protect me! Thank you, pretties! Oh, but I digress. You know, in hindsight, I should have probably knocked out the Glove of Doom before pressing the switch, but oh well. No matter. Whoop. I find that so satisfying when the explosions, like, delicious. BRB will be back soon, just getting dessert. No worries at all, hope you enjoy. Read dessert. I wonder if I have any ice cream in the house. I might have to have a check. I do like me my share of ice cream. What? I also like my share of killing enemies, but so we'll see how this gets on. Hello, guys. Oh well. Get one more by here. Hello. Excuse me. There we go. Again, one of the ideal ways to play this for me I found is crouching. Like, crouching just really, really makes it easy to aim at the enemies. It's kind of nuts, honestly, because I had so much difficulty aiming and shooting people before I realized crouching was like the go-to method. And since I worked that out, like, the game's just... it's so easy to just aim and just take enemies out since I figured that out, you know? It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, I can't destroy that fire hydrant, I'm surprised. Anyway, got these gas pipes. Get ourselves as many cheeky bolts as we can. By the way, if you guys remember, I mentioned about clipping through a level to collect a lot of these bolts. This is the stage where you can do that in. I'm not going to show it off the stream. I may not show it off at all. It all depends how I feel later on in the playthrough, but it's specifically to get a weapon that we're about to get introduced to in a minute, which... the weapon is designed to be the type of gun that you get after you beat the game. Like, it's not meant to be gotten on your first playthrough.
That's a real beauty.
But, you know, again, if you clip out of bounds in this area and you know where to go, you can actually get this early. But, we'll see when we go talk to this shady geezer over here.
Rhino for your robot. Trade you.
Well, okay.
Ratchet.
I'm kidding. Sorry, he's not for sale. What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy. I know it's worth a lot of bolts. He must have stolen it from the Blarg.
Stolen? Look, trash can, did I say's anything about it being hot? You better watch your mouth or I'll...
Wait, don't tell me. Rip you a new one.
So yeah, as you can see, 150,000 bolts are required for this weapon. We're not getting this unless we cheese it. Which is nuts. Yeah, Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Ooh, I like me a bit of Ben & Jerry's. But, I don't know, to be fair, I still consider the god tier ice cream to be Joe's ice cream, which... Anybody who's not from the land of Wales, you wouldn't know what Joe's ice cream is. And essentially, you need to try it if you ever come to this country. Joe's ice cream is the best ice cream. I will never hear anybody else say otherwise. It is the best. Yeah, there you go. See, I have so many people in chat already agreeing with me. Joe's is the best. So, there you go. Joe's ice cream. You gotta try it. Anybody not from Wales, visit Wales just to get the ice cream, if nothing else. Trust me, it's worth a trip. Joe's. Weirdly enough, actually, there's a level in the original Rayman called Eat at Joe's. And for the longest time, I actually thought that was a reference to Joe's ice cream. It was only when I discovered that that was specifically a Welsh ice cream brand that I learned, oh, wait a minute, that wouldn't be right. These guys are French. Like, Rayman's a French game. So it's like, ah, damn. That is a shame. Would have been a nice little call to the Welsh. What can I tell you? Alright, get the flamethrower out to deal with these amoeba swords. Hello, boyos! Actually, those guys are going to deal with the rest. I'll get out of here. Yoink. So that's kind of cool. You can have a little bit of infighting with some of the enemy types in this game. So if you release these guys, they will take care of the amoeba spawn. And while you're up here, you can just whittle them down like so. Just throw a couple of these geezers and let the fireworks go. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, delicious. And over there. Go on. Show him who's boss. Yes! Destroy! I don't know. I love these little Doom bosses. So fun. Oh, they're so cool. And then you can reap your rewards after. It's like, oh, delicious. It's absolutely splendid. Alright. Here we go. Anyway, I will say one thing. This level is actually in the remake of this game on the PS4. Which, by the way, is a decent remake, but it's not as good as this game, I don't think, in my opinion. But the way they redid this level, it's basically level design one-to-one same for this level in particular. But it looks so gorgeous. Honestly, if anyone hasn't seen the remake of this level, check it out. Or just check out the remake in general, because, again, I do consider it not as good as the original PS2 game, but it's still a bloody good game, you know? And to be honest, a lot of the drawbacks, I think, are largely because it's trying to be a tie-in with the movie of the game. More so than anything wrong with the game itself, because the game itself is, solidly designed. It's just little design details where you're like, yeah, they clearly rushed this out and they clearly changed this and that to tie in with the movie instead of the original game. And I'm like, I don't know. A little bit more time in the oven, it could have been a bloody good remake. But I digress. That's for us. Okay. How do you like that? Brilliant. Anyway, it's kind of cool. So you got this little maze thing here to go through, but if you know what you're doing, you don't really even need to really do much with the maze, because a lot of the stuff involving the maze is really just manageable just by doing a very well done long jump. There we go. Let's just deal with this thing. Okay, beautiful. I'll deal with that tank later. Essentially, we have to long jump up this pipe onto that, pillar, and we do it correctly. Fudge, we almost messed it up. Ah, no! We did mess it up. It's kind of tricky to do, but if you can get it, you can skip the entire maze and you can just go straight to the gold ball, which I'm gonna do because I don't like mazes. Screw these maze. Bomb. Tell you what, maybe if I just do a normal jump and normal. Ah! Excuse me. Let's try that again. Alley-oop. Beautiful. Be very careful climbing across this. It's just kind of weird, like, you got this entire maze, and if you just know what you're doing, you can just run past it or just by climbing above it. It's nuts. But there we go, we got the gold bolt. Lovely jumping. Anyway, as I might have mentioned this in the first part, I'm not going for all the gold bolts, but if I see them or I know where they are, then I'll pick them up. It's going to be one of those sort of situations. But I digress. Now that we got that, let's get out of here and we can continue on with the rest of this level. Moving some more carnage. With some cheaty tanks. By the way, these, if you think about it, these are some flimsy ass tanks because like they're taken down by normal gunfire. Like, hello? Ah, it's nuts. But I digress. Up we go. And we're at the end.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic Hoverboard Competition. Captain Quark's giving away a brand new Platinum Zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
A Platinum Zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
Oh! There's something I want to bring attention to here, okay, and this is going to make people look at me with some sussy eyes for a second, but see her boobs, right? You know, they look lovely. You know, they're lovely. They're a lovely set of badonkadonks. Now, if I do this, it might take a few attempts, but if I do this, the boobs will grow in size. Why? I have absolutely no idea. Who programmed this? I have no clue, but it's like, what? Why is this a thing? But yeah, look at that. Look at the size of them now. They're nuts. It's such a weird detail that they decided to make for this. So it's like, hello? I thought I'd show that off. Gone from a double D to a double H, indeed. It's absolutely crazy. Oh. And boom. Alright, I think we're basically done in this area now, for the most part. We just need to do the Hoverboard Championship. Which I'm kind of worried about, because the last time I did this was a long time ago. So I expected it to go not too smoothly, but let me deal with these geezers first, just to get them out of the way. Anyway, that's the area we'll be going to later. You see that geezer over there? He's important. So let's think of that as a little sneak preview. But now we'll just collect the last of these crates and then do some championshipping. Actually, we're almost at 10k volts, so that's good. And we'll be able to afford the Mind Glove easily. Alright, cool stuff. Let's enter this competition. Alright, so the idea of this is essentially, it's a race. And this is going to be kind of tricky because I am not used to playing this. Generally the idea is you want to reach the boost pads, go through the boost rings, and skip corners wherever you can, and that's it. It sounds simple, but it's actually quite tricky, because if you miss too many of the boost pads or anything, you slow down. If you fall into the pit, that causes problems. It's not an easy race. So this might take a couple of attempts. But this was redone in the remake, and the remake version is a lot easier than the original, just because updated controls, and you get like a boost function as well, which you do get in this game, but it's a lot later on that you unlock that, I believe. But for now, we'll just do our best to blast through. Just need to make sure we do our turns tight enough, and we should be groovy. What? Anyway, we're second place, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Ah, never mind. I take that back. We weren't doing okay. But again, if you make a mistake, it really, like, it messes with you completely with the speed and everything. So this might take a couple of attempts. Double jump? Well, I can't double jump, sadly, but slide to the left, slide on the right. One up this time. Chin, chin. One hop, let's go. Bang. Two hops, let's go. Bam, bam. Cha-cha, real smooth. Crisscross. That's one. Alright, we got this. God, I haven't heard that song in such a long time. I think the last time I heard that was when I went out to nightclubs, like, and that was years ago. The last time I probably went out to a nightclub, went drinking. Third place. Yeah, we need to do that again. No worries though. Let's just jump right back in. So that's kind of good. It's like no loading screen. It's very much instantaneous. Try again, which I appreciate. Alright, second time's the charm. Again, this isn't so bad once you get used to it, but you do need to kind of practice a little, you know? You just need to know when to cut the corners, when to turn, and so on and so forth. But if you know what you're doing, you can do good stuff. Yeah. Your wedding. Oh, actually, yeah, that might have been the last time, was the wedding. Yeah, that's a good point. That was the last time I might have heard it. Gosh, that takes me back. How many years has it been now since that? Like 3 years? Something like that? 3, 4 years? 2018, so 19, 20, 21, 22. Bloody hell, alright, so about 4.5, 5 years. Jesus, that's crazy. Time flies, eh? Whee! Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. I think we got this one in the bag. Ooh. Ah, dang it, it wasn't. Hi. Uh-oh. I might have fluffed it. I fluffed it. No! I will not let you make me lose. I will not surrender my position of... Oh, fludge. Alright, I gotta redo the race again. Really? Game? Alright. I've just given up. Almost did a second try then. Okay, how did that one not hurt me? Oh, third try is the charm. Again, this isn't that bad, it's just tricky. That's the main thing, you know? But if you need bolts, this is a good place to grind the bolts out and get loads of them. In fact, if you recall, I said there was a certain use for a taunter. This is the area where that thing is used. So you basically need to clip out a bounce in the previous area with a woman, which will send you into this racetrack. When you get into this racetrack there, if you stand at a certain point and just hold down the circle button with the taunter equipped, you'll just get infinite money. That's basically the way to get the Rhino on your first playthrough. As opposed to it being on like your 4th, 5th, or 6th playthrough, you know? But hey, what do you know? Whoa! Ah, damn it. We're back with sponge pudding with vanilla ice cream. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, delicious. You guys missed me growing the woman's breasts. That's gotta be a weird thing to say, like, you what? I can imagine thinking now. Whoop. Up we go. BEA beautiful. One of the best sponges out there is spoiled dick with fresh cream. Oh. Yes. Oh my god! I swear to you, I pushed the X button. Can I pause and restart? I suppose I can quit the race and then just Oh, her boobs are still big. There you go. So, I made the boobs bigger. Basically, if you do this in front... Not that. One sec, we got the controls right. If you do this in front of her, boobs grow. I don't know why. Such a weird little Easter egg they put in. You just know Summoner Insomniac was just having a laugh when they put that into the game. Like they were having a day, they're like, you know what, I'm bored. Just chuck this into the game, why not? See how many people notice it. Whee! So far, so good. Whoop! Dang. That ring is really, really hard to get, by the way, the one from that ramp. It's possible to get it, but it's quite tricky. You need to really get your jump on the ball, essentially. But so far, so good. We got this. We got this! Sort of. Oh wow, that was a nice jump. Blended. Damn it, just about missed it again. Final lap. Alright, as long as I don't hit anything, I think we've won. Just need to not hit anything. Whoop! Beautiful. Oh! Oh no, I might have lost. Oh no, we're still good. We're still good. We're still in the race. We're still in the running. Hydrate the sheep, no worries at all. There we go. That's the best I can do without getting an actual drink. There we go, first try.
Captain Quark here. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers.
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us.
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional grade Model T15 Platinum Zoomerator. Manufactured by Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market.
Speaking of anti-grav, am I crazy or was her boobs physics just bugging out so they were just going up into the orbit?
For tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon.
Back to some electrical issues. Welcome back there, John. Oh gosh, I hope you're able to sort them out. Oh, gee whiz. Anyway, that is that done. So we got one more thing left to do in this world and we're done here. And this next sequence is going to be tricky. I might need to be quiet to concentrate because... essentially, you need to be fast. If you're not fast, you will lose, you know? So yeah. Vibrator stopped working. Hello? But yeah, essentially, like, you need to be really quick for this next sequence. It gets easier if you get an item from later on in the game, but I'm not sure... I'm not sure if you can even get to that point in the game where you get the item without... Uh-oh. There's a very real chance I'm gonna die. There we go, okay. Interesting. But yeah, basically it's a very real... there's an ability... oh, that's right, I had the wrong item put. There's an item later on that lets you breathe underwater, and that's essentially gonna... that would have helped out immensely here, but... ah, well, no worries. Beautiful. Genre electrical issues. You've had this vibrator. Oh dear. Up we go. Oh, down even, sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I have to use the water gadget. Oh, bloody hell, I forgot this was even a section. Cool to show how long ago it's been since I last fully played through this one. Oh, well, no worries. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. What can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? And are there enemies down there? No, there aren't. I kind of have to be careful, because sometimes there's going to be enemies, like, literally everywhere. Yeah, I'm just curious, how can we stop co-hosting streams with John specifically? There's never been any specific reason. I think it's more that I just don't jump on Discord when I'm streaming anymore. You know, I have Discord running, but I don't jump into any voice channels. That's primarily the reason. But I don't know. If people want me to, I can possibly do that again. He is a sod. John, is that a reference to my nickname for you on Messenger? I can't even remember why I said that. John's a sod. Like, hello? Splendid. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to break this and do the Hydro Displacer. But yeah, to answer the question though, there's no specific reason or anything. It's just I just stopped doing it. And it wasn't a conscious decision. He beats me too. John! Hello? Throw back to John Rock the Wiki. We do need to bring that back. Although, to be fair, I haven't really needed John or anyone to research anything for me lately, have I? So, I'll probably bring that phrase back at some point when I need to research something or find something out. Those are good times. Good times. Damn AI put me out of the job. Oh, bloody hell. But no, I'm more than happy to have John on the streams again. Always more than happy to. Ultimately, it's his choice if he wants to. I just need to remember to jump on Discord when I'm streaming. Whoa! Alright, so this sequence by here is a really super tricky one, so we need to be careful. Oh my gosh. You would probably do something in the future, so many things to do. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we're definitely going to be doing like projects and stuff on stream together at some point. The when is the question mark, but it is going to happen. So yeah, splendid. I vote for that to be a future sound alert for when you need John to research something. Oh, John Rock the Wiki! Oh, yes, that needs to be done. I'll tie it to like the channel points so someone can press the button for me or something. Oh gosh. Brilliant. Alright, this is where it gets a little tight. So, one of the reasons why I prioritize the PS2 version as well over the PS3 is that meetup there is bugged on the HD collection version. So notice now, it's going to go off screen in a second, right? Like that. It doesn't go off screen on the PS3 version. When it shows up, it stays there. It's just stuck. It never goes away, and it's really annoying. Sort your stars out. Hello? You need a SOS press, and if I'm not online, sends an API call to the HTTP server. Send a notification on my phone. Yes! Absolutely, that'd be perfect. Imagine you're out shopping and suddenly it's like, John Rock the Wiki. You're like, oh god, what we're looking up this time.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Quark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? You paparazzi make me sick. Now beat it!
But sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in, you snap a picture of the captain in his underpants, then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million bolts!
You've got it all wrong!
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Quark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback. In advance.
If someone says a naughty word, it shows up as stars on his chat. Oh! That's something to do with your settings. I can't really do much about that at all. So you need to look into your settings somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly that is. So, you may have to do a little bit of searching about.
You see how it works? You grease the hinges, the door opens.
Basically, as a built-in feature of Twitch, it'll just censor chat for you.
Captain Quark?
You know,
What's that?
It's
automatically.
Ratchet Clank, Captain. You know, from the hub.
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy you found me.
Huh?
There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy our planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboarding now?
My friends, we're all in grave danger, and I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you.
You swear at me now,
I've
fuckers.
never
What?
seen
Hello?
anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here, take this.
I'm guessing you sorted out the censorship on you. It's okay.
What makes one man
Bottom. Oh, that's some high end swearing there, Cal. Gotta be careful with that kind of language.
Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero in the galaxy. Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of.
Sorry.
This infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base.
Don't you do it again.
Quark's killer candidate of confounded concoction. Can you Quarkly quick?
Brilliant.
Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself. Learn the secret and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary.
Fantastic.
Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
So the really weird thing about this game, I brought this up last time, is there's subtitles, but they don't apply to like the pre-rendered cutscenes. It's only the in-game ones that get subtitles, and I do not know why they did that. There's gotta be a reason, but I have no idea what it could possibly be. Bugger me biscuits, or bummers, she likes to say. I have some colourful language, I do know. I am well aware. Ooh, lovely. What a rice sausage these guys tune up. Beautiful. BEA beautiful. Alright, there should be a... Ah, here we go. Here's the cab. I was wondering where the cab was. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are basically done with this particular world. So, excellent. Anyway, I do think I'm going to call it a bit of a stream, but first, before I do that, I do want to go to the next world first to give you guys a little bit of a preview of what we're going to be up against. But I am going to say I do kind of take a bit of issue with just kind of how rushed the next sequence kind of feels to me. Because they try to do like this whole story arc with Ratchet and Clank, right? And it involves basically Ratchet's whole edginess, shall we say, and they try to have a story arc with that. And for the most part, it works out really well, but I do feel like the whole conflict that happens is a little bit rushed, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point. But, yeah, without any further ado, let's head on to the next world. Lovely jubbly. I'll probably elaborate more about what I'm talking about when I do the next session, next week. But for now, we go to Quark's HQ on planet Umbris. Ooh. Seriously, the scenery is just gorgeous. Like, this game, it's hard to believe this came out so long ago. Like, when was this? 2001? It's like, it holds up so well. Oh, it's nuts. Beautiful. Oh, that's weird. My Twitch chat just kind of stopped working. I lost... Oh, there we go. It refreshed the Twitch chat. That was strange.
Now is your chance to prove yourself strong and brave, like me. Conquer it, and you'll join in my fight against evil.
Haven't we done enough already?
What? I can't hear you.
I said, haven't we done?
Sorry, still having trouble. Tell me later.
Later? We might be dead by then.
What?
All right, Clank, let's get going.
Am I popping on chat after stream? I can do, but I will be waiting until I grab a drink first, because I am thirsty. But yeah, I'll jump on. But anyway, again, look at this. This looks gorgeous. You know, it's hard to believe this was such a long time ago. Like, this game looks great. But I digress. Anywho, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna call it a stream here. So I'll give you a message in a bit, John, let you know when I'm free, and we can jump on and chat and do whatever, play a game or something. But yeah, for that, I'm just going to call it here, and I shall be live again next Sunday with some more Sonic Dream Team. Hopefully that stream won't be cancelled again. I only got cancelled this week just because I had work. So I should be good for next week for Sunday. And then I'll continue more with the Session 3 of Ratchet Clank on the Monday as well. So, excellent. Great stream as always. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you. And thanks, Cal, as well. I'm glad you enjoyed too. Splendid. And yeah, I'll see you guys again. So, thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish. I'll see you after. Bye!